Happy Mama's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, to all the mamas.
All the nurturing presences in this world. Can you say presences?
Presences. All of you nurturing, beautiful beings on this planet, just representing that sweet mama love. Your mama figures, your daddies who are mamas, and just all of the beautiful beings on this planet who are just nurturing and loving, and especially those of you that are raising
Or have raised.
Or have raised.
Mamas, grandmamas, anybody who is that presence seriously.
And have been and are no longer with us. We are honoring and remembering and celebrating you tonight, because what you do and have done is let in a little joy.
Let in a little joy.
Let in a little light.
Let in a little light.
You know, every little thing.
Every little thing gonna be alright.
Sweet baby on Sunday night was the best that could happen.
Clear the room with dancing. Let in a little joy.
Let in a little light. Wow, that
New ending. Keeping it fresh.
exciting. Give yourself
So
a
inviting
to me. Yes. Well, we want to invite you to nurture yourself today and every day. Give yourself a hug from your mama. If you're with your mama, give your mama a hug.
And say thank you to that mama and to that grandmama. You know, there's so much. I've been thinking lately about how much mamas do for us that is, and have done for us, that is selfless.
Selfless.
And so little time for themselves, even.
And then we become teenagers and we're assholes to them.
I was not an asshole. Were you an asshole?
Probably, yes, I was.
You were?
I was the worst kind of asshole, because I became evangelized, and so then I started evangelizing to my own mother.
Oh, well.
Sorry, yeah, but I think she forgave me, and I think I moved out of that phase fairly quickly. But then I became rebellious and I was not. I'm sorry, Mom. I love you. I've been very, very kind to you, and I have been unkind to you. But you...
Mostly kind.
Mostly kind. Mostly kind. But you are always, mostly always...
Okay, we're not having therapy.
We're not going to have mama therapy here tonight.
But you know what she does?
What?
Yeah, Miss Annabelle Smiley.
Oh, she does. She makes rainbows?
Yeah.
Yes.
She does make rainbows everywhere she goes.
She really does.
Never meets a stranger.
Oh my gosh, I love her
So charming.
much. She's so charming. And you know what I love about her? There's so many different things I love about her.
This is her mom we're talking about.
We're talking about my mama, Miss Annabelle Smiley. And I loved about my mom that she allowed me to be independent. You know, she supported me through all of my different transformations, and especially creatively. And so she allowed me to develop my own independence and my courage and my strength. And the other favorite thing I love about her is she invited so much magic and wonder and joy.
And fascination.
And fascination, yeah. She made life magical. And
Makes. She's still with us.
And she still does make life magical in so many different ways. And one of my favorite things is how we would see a hot air balloon in the sky, and she would drop everything, and we would chase that hot air balloon to find out where it landed. And
I remember when we took her up in a hot air balloon with us, and that time, instead of her dropping everything, the hot air balloon, when we landed, we hit hard and dropped her and fell over sideways in a field, and we weren't injured. It was kind of a fun landing.
Well, it was such a beautiful full circle, because growing up, we would be balloon chasers, and And to me, that was just like being in the moment. You have a tick on you?
No.
Okay, that's good.
I thought I did.
Yeah, okay.
We live in the woods.
Yeah, so if you see us doing this kind of stuff, just flick it out. No, I'm just kidding. So we would chase the hot air balloons, and to me that was like a reminder and a lesson in life is magical. Live in this moment.
Spontaneous.
Be spontaneous and embrace the magical
And
beauty.
adventure, right?
So then when you proposed to me in the hot air balloon, she invited my mom to be there with us. And that was the first time that she actually got to go up on a hot air balloon ride. So that was really
So you got to give
super
back
magical.
some magic, huh?
Yeah. So this goes out to all the magical mamas out there. We love you so much. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dreams really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Oh, 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 me, where troubles smell like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where, oh, you gonna find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? Oh, why can't I? I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you. Nothing to myself. Self, what a wonderful world, yeah. Oh, 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 I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They learn much more I ever know. I think to myself, self, what a wonderful world. It's a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Oh, 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 me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where, oh, you gonna find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't you can. You know, your mama's always encouraging you that you can. You can fly, you can be what you want to be and believing in you. And so are those precious, nurturing figures in our life. And I just want to send a shout out to those sweet, precious, nurturing people in our lives. And I can't
You
even
know
start.
who you are.
Yeah.
You can't start naming,
I
but
can't
you know
start
who
naming
you
names,
are.
But you do know who you are.
You're so nurturing and caregiving to us. And yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you for making us feel so held.
And we have a very special song that we wrote for Mother's Day and for
Right.
mamas. And
Coming up next over at the piano, and I think I'll go on and talk about it here because I want to talk about my mama a little bit. So something that's so sweet is that both of our moms have the same middle name,
how I know. And
Belle, which means beautiful. We have an Annabelle and a Martha Belle.
And how rare is that?
It's completely rare,
So
which is why the next song that we're going to be doing over here is called Belle. So beautiful. It is for our mamas, and we'll be doing that over there in a minute, but I thought I would talk about my mama over here before we get over there. My mama, Martha Belle, is such a precious, precious, tender, selfless soul. She is, I want to share something about her. She's always thinking about how she can talk about nurturing and caregiving. She's always trying to figure out how she can best meet every single one of your needs. But her favorite way to do that is through food. So I was really spoiled with amazing good cooking. My mom, one of the cute things that she does is she'll have 7, 8 things on the table. So she'll have, well, sets aside meat for me because I'm vegetarian, so she doesn't do that. So like green beans, yams, broccoli casserole, mashed potatoes, a salad, tons of stuff all over the table. And she'll put all that on the table.
like it's Thanksgiving. And
Like it's Thanksgiving.
Tuesday.
Yeah, fried zucchini or okra or something.
And okra.
And all of these are ands. There's like literally, right? Always 7, 8
sliced
things on the
vegetables, some
table.
cottage
Right,
cheese.
some carrots to chew on while she's getting it on the table. Iced tea, the best iced tea in the world. And then when she sits down, she goes, "Such as it is." Like, such as it is. Like, wow, if this is such as it is, thank you so, so much. And I love to hear her pray. She always says a prayer and gets so tender and trembles when she prays, and she really feels gratitude so sweetly, and she's really awakened that tenderness and that gratitude in me. And then she's got this fun, playful side so she's like Barbara Billingsley, from Leave It to Beaver, June Cleaver. She's like June Cleaver meets Betty White. She's got this little mischievous, funny side.
Quirky.
She's hilarious.
She's so
And she's just such a blessing. So this next song is going to go out to our Belles, our beautiful mamas. Oh.
It's just, I know.
We wrote this song and we
just
couldn't.
cried our way all the way through it.
Yeah.
Just the purity. I'm going to start crying right now. Just the purity of that nurturing spirit, that mama love. It is just so selfless. To me, it's the highest form of love. Just so pure and nurturing. It just the heart of God. The heart of God. And
our soul's first friend, there's the first connection we had in this world right there in that tummy. We better get over here to the piano. So we'll see you right over here. We love you. We love our mamas. We love all you motherly presence is in our lives. We'll be right back and see you over here. All right, before we do this song, Belle, for our mamas and all mamas, we want to read something sweet that Jessie Brewer wrote for her mom, Sonia. She says, to the beautiful, kind Savior, Sonia, Mom Brewer. I know it hasn't been so easy, but you have given me unyielding love, truth, independence. You've given me the ability to think, feel, and love myself with wisdom and such truth. The knowledge that you cultivated and encouraged within is an incredible beacon light, shining the way home. You've always taught me to dream big and to believe in the kindness of myself and others. You never worried too much. You concentrated on shining your love light across the way. You taught me to reach for the stars, particularly when the stars reach for me just as much. I'm here today, happy, healthy, and alive because of you. I can never thank you enough. Sophie and I are quite beyond blessed, and so is your husband. Completely, lovingly, eternally your daughter, Jessie.
Mama, your
Love you, Mommy.
To all of our mommies, we love your sweet embrace. Your love is so amazing. It fills the world. It fills the world and fills our hearts. We have a very special song to one of our favorite mommies, and we have to move the mic for it, so we'll be right back.
Very short screen break. We'll be right back with a surprise.
Well, this is a special surprise that even she doesn't know about. Miss Debby Donnellan is an incredible poet and writer, novelist, and she wrote a gorgeous poem called Going Home that I think embodies just the heart of the mama love that can love even someone they don't even know but want to nurture and love even a stranger, and to give a stranger that sense of home, to give a stranger a family. And that's what you do, Debby Donnellan, and have done throughout your life. We are so honored to attempt to put this to music. We couldn't include all the verses, but we did the best we could, and we just want to send this out to you in such gratitude and thanks for being just one of the finest examples of motherhood and being a mama and extending that love out into the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sits sewing fleece into covers. No family left, no children, no lovers. No old man sits under a bridge with no covers. No family left, no children, no lovers. Both leaking sweet salty tears, waiting for death with no fear. She takes the blankets to the old homeless shelter, gives them away to no one that she knows. He takes that blanket from the old homeless shelter, given by no one that he ever knows. Both aching sweet salty tears, waiting for death with no fear. And under the bridge he lies wrapped in the cover. A family found some children, a lover. Rubs the satin against his salt tears, waiting for death with no fear. Some of us sit under bridges with covers, and some in warm houses with children and lovers. But none of us sits all alone. Some of And sweet Debbie, we have a special message from your children. Your daughter and your son want to send you a special Mother's Day message. This is from Jenny, and she says, Mom, you are an amazing woman. You are so funny, and you have the biggest heart of anyone I know. You are an angel. You're an angel in my life and so many others. I love listening to you take care of Joey. It fills my heart with so much peace and so much joy. I love you so much, Mom.
So sweet.
And from Joey, he says, Mom, I love it when you give me kisses and cuddles and when you hold my hand. And I love it when you play the piano so I can sing along and giggle uncontrollably. I love you, Mom. From Joey.
Oh, so precious. You really are such an exquisite example of motherly love and nurturing. You're a wonderful mother. You're a wonderful Bliss Nana, and we're all blessed to have you in our lives. You're an inspiration, Debbie. You really are. We love you. We love all of you, and we will be right back right over there.
Oh.
Thank you for joining us for that tenderness.
Well, we just want to honor and recognize that Mama Love is not exclusive.
It's an energy, isn't it?
Yes, it's not exclusive to women. There are many men in our lives who are extremely nurturing and carry that spirit of Mama Love. I don't think that it belongs just to women. I think it comes naturally to all of us, but just tapping into it and being supported in that nurturing energy, particularly for men. But for some men, it comes more naturally than it does for some women. And so I just want to acknowledge that not all of us had a tender, nurturing mother. And it was the Father who provided that nurturing. And we know people in our lives who that is their story. And so we want to honor the men who've been the mamas, who've been
just that heart of a nurturing heart, a nurturing presence,
a welcoming,
safety,
open,
protection, provision, all those things that that mama kind of nurturing heart and presence does. And there are many men, fathers, grandfathers who've been that for someone. And so yes, not everybody has had the ideal situation with their mom, but they know that heart and they know that spirit, and maybe they know it in a man. So we're gonna
So we dedicate this next songbird called Hope to that caring and nurturing and intimate mentorship and friendship and parenting that's been given to us from the people in our lives, not necessarily our mothers, but from others. And we want to thank you again so much for being that.
Shield you from the rain when the clouds ring out their tears and the sky starts to fall. And I know that you feel lost. If I could have paid the cost, but I've learned that poverty is worth it all. Take your soul sings a tune without the words and never stops at all. As long as a mama's hand still comforts the pain. When we hear heartbreak, we keep crying. When all seems hopeless, we don't stop trying. As long as our cries don't drown beneath the sea. As long as we can pray to the God in which we believe. As long as the seasons still come and go, as long as we're willing to know there's so much more to know. Take this moment in your hands, it will never come again, my friend. Hope's a bird perched in your soul, sings a tune without the words and never stops at all. What am I? What are we? We are dreamers, you and me. We're all the same, whatever your name. Can we believe this bird has wings? This bird has wings. Where I end, you begin. We extend, my friend. We don't win, we don't lose. We choose, we choose, we choose, we choose. Take this moment in our hands, it will never come again, my friend. Hope's a bird perched in your soul, sings a tune without the words and never stops at all. What am I? What are we? We are dreamers, you and me. We're all the same. What take this moment in your hands. It will never come again, my friend.
That's right.
That song reminded me of, do you remember when we had our window box, we had a bird's nest right in the window box right here. And we got to watch every day this mama, like right there, taking care of her little babies. And we were privy to the day that the first one jumped out of the nest. And then we watched as the mama bird, I was thinking of that when we were singing about hopes a bird perched in your soul. Yeah. Sitting there on the edge of the deck, encouraging the other ones to jump out. And we watched them just kind of, some of them flopped out, some of them did a little bit of a soar out, but just, like, yeah. Yeah, but just that kind of
really magical.
presence,
So instinctual.
the divine presence itself is so nurturing, it reminds me of that, how it's just always like, come on, you can do it, come on.
Well, I think
I gave you wings.
Yeah, that's what's so fascinating. It's because it's like the bird knew within itself that it can fly, that it can do
And
this
it was
thing.
the time to do it. It was the
Yeah.
day to take the chance.
Yeah. And so, we hope that we can instill within ourselves that mama love, nurturing, so that we can be our own mamas.
Which is the assignment of Divinement this week, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Because we talk a lot here every Sunday night about nurturing each other and nurturing the earth and all these things of extremely important, but you are not going to have a bit of energy to do any of that. That saying, if mama ain't happy,
Ain't nobody happy.
ain't nobody happy. If you're not nurturing yourself. Self-nurturing and care is something that we all are probably a little delinquent in,
Yeah.
We all could improve in that area. So we encourage you this week to just do something. Anything, a little something every single day. Mm-hmm. Start with like your 5-minute thing. Maybe your 5-minute thing is what? Give me an example. What nurtures you?
What nurtures me is to be still, honestly. And I think that really helps me reset and connect and root in to stillness, to peace, to that sense of spaciousness. If you start to feel overwhelmed, it also helps me kind of like root in and remember who I am and that I'm alive, I'm breathing. These are the important things, So for me, it would be, my favorite thing would be stillness.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But there are a lot of different ways to nurture yourself. Have a long bath, go get your hair did, or, treat
Anything.
yourself to a spa,
Yeah.
or, go for a walk outside, go for a hike somewhere.
That's a big
in
one
the
for me.
forest.
I think I
Yeah.
can, that just flips my switch, like, instantly. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cook yourself a delicious and healthy yet
Better yet,
delicious meal.
treat yourself to takeout.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Nurture yourself.
Yeah. There's so many. Buy yourself some flowers.
Those fancy cupcakes you've been wanting.
Oh, yeah.
Get those, right?
There are so many different ways, and
Read
ways
that
that are
book.
really nurturing.
Read in a book. People love to do that.
Read a
And-
book?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Just create some still time and quiet time to just tuck in.
Watch something funny, laugh,
But do something, a little something every day, and notice how it shifts you. Because what it does is there's like a little siphon on us when we're not taking care of ourselves.
Right, yeah.
And then everything just seems like an overwhelm and too much. But when we're feeding ourselves, we've got it somewhere to draw from.
Amen.
Amen?
Hey, women.
Hey, women.
Well, I know.
I know.
So what we want to remember all the time is the lessons and the beauty and the wisdom and the connection that we feel with our mamas, on so many different levels. What were they sent here to teach us, and how have they opened our hearts and how they taught us unconditional nurturing and love, and how they taught us in a lot of different ways.
And those kinds of presences in our life, like Mama, and that Mama heart and spirit, even when they're no longer with us, we continue to feel and see them everywhere, and they make us go, oh, wow.
Like when you say, oh, look, I'm just like my mom. See, I've become my mother, and that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. So we send this one out from our hearts to all the mamas who might not be here, but they're still here, and and we catch a glimpse of them, and we're aware of their presence everywhere and their inspiration.
So if you'll take this song to honor your mom who may not be with us still, just to let those memories and those feelings and that connection flood in. And if your mama is still here, just allow yourself to appreciate her for all she's done and try to do the best she can, and just let yourself savor, why, you were given the mom that you had and have. So, and I want to make sure and read this very special dedication to a mama who's no longer here on this earth, but living in her daughter's heart. This is from Jessie to her mama in heaven, Debbie. I am blessed beyond measure to have you as a mother. You are the part of me that will never die. Love is energy that will always be nearest. Thank you for your miraculous visits to me in my sleep. For it was in my dream last week that you spoke of your approval of a recent life change. You told me, and I quote, "You and Stephen make each other so happy, and that made me happy, and it is good. Congratulations, Jessie." You brought me to this earth to exist for a sole purpose, to love, be loved, and give love, unconditionally. I thank you for healing my wild, troubled heart into a home, sweetest home. Until the long road when we will cross paths and meet again, dear Mama, I will always love you and always live on like you do for me. Sending love from Mother Earth to heaven's stars.
Dwell in a secret place, though I cannot see your face. Everything, feel a trace of your life, light of your love, life, light of your love. I held you when I had you in my arms. You hold me still even where you are, as heavens hold the holy stars, shining bright with the light up above, as you light, as you light, as you love. Now you're the light on the water glistening, now you're the melody and I'm always listening. Now you're the birds on stone calling. Now you're the star in the heavens falling. Now you're the wind in the windmill turning. Now you're the embers in the fire still burning. When I close my eyes, you're still by my side, and I'm closer to you here in paradise.
butterfly until its wings are strong. Now my soul sings this song of your life, life, of your love, of your life, of your life, of your love. The body is a nest from which the soul flies. I remember the day you were freed in the sky, and now I release you and feel you fly with the strength of your life and your love. Large life from above. Now you're the light on the water glistening. Now you're the melody and I'm always listening. Now you're the bird song calling. Now you're the star in the heavens falling. Now you're the wind and the windmill turning. Now you're the embers and the fire still burning. When I close my eyes, you're still by my side, and I'm close to you here in paradise. One by one the petals fell, evidence of a flower I've held. Forget-me-nots and remember me well. Oh, how I loved you. Now you're in your reverie, wildflower fields and dancing streams. Lay down, sweetheart, in that blanket of green. I'll dream of you. You'll dream of me. I'll dream with you. You'll dream with me. I'll be with you. You'll be with me. Always, always.
Always.
Talking about being with and for, I have to again go back to how nurturing and wonderful that you've been to us through this journey that we've been on, trying to get back in our stride. You've been right by our side, walking by our side, sticking with us.
Mothering us, nurturing us, making sure we're fed and sheltered and cared for, encouraging us, loving us through this whole thing.
Helping us strengthen while our wings are getting stronger until we can really take flight again. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being that nurturing presence in our lives. And you've literally changed our lives, and we'll walk by your side too. We're always going to be right here with you and for you too. So thank you so much.
Please know, in this life, even if you haven't given actual physical birth to a baby, you have many babies in this life. When you extend that loving, nurturing mama love out, every time you love and nurture someone, your mama and them, and it is felt and it reverberates throughout this whole universe. That love is continuing to be born and reborn.
Well, exactly.
And reborn.
When it's been instilled in someone, then the flow keeps going. That good, loving, nurturing, selfless energy carries on in this world. That's
So do know that you have a whole lot of light babies out there.
Yes, you do.
A whole lot
Here's
of light
two
babies.
of them right here.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who don't have children, but they have a lot of children. They have a whole
And
lot.
grandchildren.
Yes, yes, a whole lot of light babies. And so we send this out to the nurturing energy and spirit within all of us. And special last shout out to Fran from her beloved, devoted son, Chris. He loves you so much, and he's going to walk by your side all your days. And we hope you know that we're here to nurture and love you. Don't forget your assignment of divinement this week, and that is to nurture yourself.
Yeah. Every
Starts
single
right
day.
there. Be your own
right.
mama. And so let us continue to walk by each other's side. Dress a sheep and smile has lost its honesty. There's a river of purity flowing deep through you and me. What I offer is something real, no sign of comforting granted, always ready to extend my heart and my hand. Open invitation to dance eternally. I'll always be here for you. I'll walk by your side. I'll walk by your side. I'll be by your side. Song on the jukebox that you play 3 times. Be your book of verse, a never-ending jug of wine. When you're at war with your thoughts, be your peace of mind. Be a swing on your front porch, the flame that lights your torch. Summers walk down a shady lane, endless bouts of rain. When the sun comes out again, not just your fair weather friend, I'll always be here for you. I'll walk by your side. I'll walk by your side. I'll be by your side. Oh, we are to each other, and oh, we've been as the morning sky embrace the sun. I never let go of your hand. Always be here. Be the champion for your cause. Show you the winnings when you think you've lost. Be the pen you fiercely embrace as you fill the clean page. Through the years I'll be there,
keeping the rock in your rocking chair. Your silent need and quiet spread. Be the angel hoping to miracles come true. As you wish, I'll follow through. I'll always be here for you. I'll walk by your side. I'll walk by your side. I'll be by your side. For all we are to each other and all we've been, as a morning sky embraces the sun. Never let go of your head. Always be there. Ooh, yeah. Keeping the rock in your rocket. Keeping the rock in your rocket. Keeping the rock in your rocket chair. Oh, that's right.
I feel like we need to do this. Let's do this.
Okay.
Do this with me.
All right.
You know why?
That's kind of soothing. Keeping the rock in your
They're
rocking
keeping
chair.
the rock in our rocking chair.
Yeah, you are. Yeah,
Listen, we
yeah.
even got the creek going.
You do.
Yeah.
Creek?
Creek.
Well, you know, I'm going to also give a shout out to all the mamas, to the animals in this world, taking care of the sweet animals, and we'll give you a quick loving life update. We rescued a puppy who was rescued from severe neglect and abuse, and it's been 3 weeks now, and he's doing well. We had a little scare. He got sick and stopped
After
eating.
his neutering surgery, yeah, and we had all the not being able to keep things in on all ends, and yeah, we had a very big scare.
We
but
thought yesterday we were going to have to take him to the emergency vet, and a miracle happened.
yeah, so
Yeah,
far
and
so good. We got to get him through these next 5 days, but
That's
we're
right.
believing. But we are,
He's
yeah,
over here napping, or he would be singing for you. But he's a tough, strong
he's
guy.
going to be back on the show next week because he's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he's got a
gonna be
lot of
full
mama
on.
nurturing going on.
A lot of mama nurturing we've been doing this week, nurturing him back to health, and then we had this.
And we've been nurturing each other.
nurturing each other.
Thank you.
I love
Thank
you.
you. I love you too. And we love them so much.
And we
Thank
want
you.
them
To nurture themselves.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Woman up and nurture yourself real good. And that means you too, guys. You know, I know you're not expected to do that nurturing thing, right? You're supposed to
But-
be tough and strong and all that other crazy,
Quit fixing
stupid
things.
bullshit.
Fix you. Take care of
Yeah.
you.
Nurture,
right?
be sweet and gentle and tender and loving to yourself this week. Every day, make that your focus. And let us know how it's going and all the different ways that you found that is a healing, nurturing thing for you to do. Let us know what those things are.
You're
that
worthy
you've
of
discovered.
it.
You are so worthy. Give yourself a big old mama hug.
And a hug from us. We love you so, so much.
We love you. We love you. We love you.
Mwah.